The Ghost in the Machine. The unfinished birth of humanity. In the deep, silent night of the world, a new kind of light flickered into being. It was not in the sky or in a lightning strike. It was inside a mind. This is not the story of bones and skulls. This is the story of the birth of a ghost. The ghost of self-awareness, of a creature that would one day look at the stars and not just see points of light, but see destiny. Here we are, 300,000 years before the present. Anatomically modern humans. The body is ready. The hardware is in place. But the software, the soul, if you will, is still loading. For tens of thousands of years, we walked this earth, a promising species, but not yet a revolutionary one. We were just another animal, with slightly better tools. Then, something happened. An upgrade. A rewiring. We call it the cognitive revolution. The brain began to talk to itself in a new way. It wasn't just bigger. It was better connected. This was the true Big Bang of human history. It gave us the power that the ancient Hebrews would one day attribute to God Himself. The power of symbolic language. For the first time, a creature could speak about things that were not there. The past, the future, the spirit of the antelope, a being that lived beyond the hills. This was magic. This was the birth of fiction. And fiction is the most powerful force in history. It allows strangers who have never met to cooperate around a common myth, a tribe, a god, a nation, a corporation. Listen to the power granted to humanity in the book of Genesis. So God created mankind in His own image. In the image of God He created them. Male and female He created them. For millennia, we thought this meant our physical form. But what if the image of God was this very cognitive spark? The divine gift was not our body, but our ability to use symbolic language to create and dominate our world, just as God spoke the world into being. We became, in a literal sense, co-creators. But with this great power came a terrible price: the burden of consciousness. For the first time, an animal knew it was going to die. We were banished from the innocent, unthinking existence of the animal kingdom. We had eaten from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, and we saw our own nakedness, our own vulnerability. The implications of this emergence are the entire human story. Every painting, every song, every prayer, every city, every war, it all flows from this cognitive spark. We were not just a new animal, we were a new force of nature, one that could contemplate its own origin and its own end. So, how did it start? With a biological change in a small population in Africa. How did it end? It hasn't. The emergence of Homo sapiens is the one event in natural history that did not have a conclusion. We are still emerging. We are an unfinished masterpiece, a paradox of incredible creativity and devastating cruelty. The lesson of our origin is one of terrifying responsibility. The image of God is not a certificate of perfection. It is a user's manual we are still struggling to read. We possess the power of gods, to manipulate life, to reshape the planet, to create beauty that can make angels weep. But we house this power in the emotional mind of an anxious primate. What else should you know? You carry this entire history inside you. The conflict between our ancient instincts and our modern consciousness is the central drama of every human life. The veracity of our story is not just in the fossil record. It is in your capacity to love, to create, to fear, and to ask, why? We are the universe become self-aware. We are the unfinished ones, the dreamers, the killers, the artists. Our story began 300,000 years ago, but the most important chapters are the ones we are writing right now. This is Hidden Histories. Like, share, and subscribe for more biblical mysteries, ancient truths, and forbidden knowledge revealed daily.